Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Nice to see you.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Tej z Radwi, no i ruszyć do kolejnego tej sojusznika. Kurczę, ile tych orów już jest na tej mapie. Jeszcze tylko 2, kurczę, brakuje i będzie chyba cała. Będzie mapa na 100%. 220, który jest łatwiejszy. To jest trudniejsze, więc idziemy do tego.
I have received a unique summons from Nottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Villi.
Villi, a name I have not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Villi asked that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It'll be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
I will leave for Nottinghamshire today.
Good. They will be pleased.
He claims to have some business with you.
Uber Ragnarsson, you are a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Oh, so I could thank you.
Thank me.
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you. I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
A darkness followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolf-Kissed. And may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
Fortunum in your travels, Eivor?
To jeszcze jest zadanie dla tego Rzymianina. Gdzieś tutaj powinien być.
Go, my eyes.
Sunen, zapomniałaś powiedzieć. Okej.
If I find one crack, that statue is as fragile as the rest of my collection and costs more.
I have a friend who needs that little Roman man you have, Octavian of London.
I've a guess who your friend is. And no, Osbert cannot have his greasy pedestrian fingers on something so exquisite.
Osbert.
Oh, that is delicious. Yes, Osbert. A name fit for a poor failure. It'll cost a cow's weight in silver to get it in his hands.
I'll give you the filthy silver.
Oh, that is... Thank you. Well, I should hope so. You may take the Legionnaire.
To taki mały posążek. Okej.
I'll have to take this back to Osbert.
Oczywiście ona zabrała to pod koszulę, wsadziła jakoś, no. Nie jest to zbyt logiczne, ale okej. No w sumie mogliśmy sami tutaj dosyć wziąć kluczyki, tutaj wejść, ale... Ja już mu zapłaciłem, już nie chciałem być już aż taki.
Octavian, I have something that may interest you. Maximilian sends his regards.
What? He gave this to you? That perfect little wretch. How did he bring himself to part with it?
Ask no questions, hear no lies. I only hope you enjoy it, and that neither of us have to see that man again.
Oh, thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Bonum fortunum in your travels, Eivor.
To dobra, jesteśmy w tym miejscu. Idźmy do naszego.
Nottingham. It'll be good to see Villi again.
Musimy się przywitać z Willim.
Pour the mead! Eivor's come to Nottingham!
Skull!
Skoll. Ale wysłannika mamy znaleźć.
Guide me.
Nie no, on jest w tej jaskini na pewno, nie? Gdzieś tutaj powinien być. O, tam dalej jeszcze jaskinia jest, okej. Na pewno on, nie? Albo i nie, bo tam coś zielonego się pojawiło, to tam pewnie to będzie.
Make sure the supplies are secure. We may set off at any moment. Do I trust my own eyes? Is that truly who I see?
Tryggvi, you old hound. How are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Villi? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Villi's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
I have not fought beside Villi and his father since we were young. They have my blade if they need it.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Villi's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased as Skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come. The swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
I'm ready for whatever danger awaits. Prepare your convoy, and we'll be off.
Our Jarl has waited long enough. We follow the Wolf-Kist to the encampment. Eivor, the Raven Clan's Wolf-Kist. You'll soon have more names than the All-Father himself.
I've traveled far, spilling the dew of slaughter. A reputation is the price of victory.
Aha! Indeed!
Tam już chyba czekają przy łodziach właśnie. No tak, to na nas. Inaczej być nie mogło.
Ready the sea beasts. Eivor Wolf-Kist is here to escort us upriver.
Czy ja dobrze myślę statek swój wezwać? No chyba właśnie o to chodziło w sumie. Dobra.
I remember when Villi and I were small children. You spun many epic yarns for us over the hearth fire. But I do not remember you telling us how you came to serve Hemminger Jarl. Is it a tale worth telling?
It is, but a sad one. I suppose I was the age you are now. Skadi had sent us a harsh winter, and much of our clan was starving.
Catch this!
Picks ashore! Protect the convoy! Fire!
Fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Ready?
Fire! Fire!
Bows!
Fire!
Fire!
Oars! Back us around! The convoy's laid bare!
Ready!
Dobra, no ale gdzie oni tutaj ten konwój mają? Znaczy... super. To właśnie źle.
I cannot leave Hemminger's convoy undefended.
No i co ja teraz mam? Do tyłu się cofać? Uważnie.
Careful, Eivor. These supplies bring fire to the Uken.
Ready, bows!
Fire! Picks on the rich! Guard the convoy!
Dobra, no że o tym Harald prawie nie będzie tak to wyglądać jak u mnie, że poszedłem wręcz.
Let the sail out! Drop the sails!
Tiger Ash! August forfeit Armera!
Ready, bows! Fire! Sail! Catch the wind! Reef sail!
No i co, to tam chyba nic nie ma bardzo, co? No właśnie, ten musisz płynąć. Okej. No, to tutaj mieliśmy dojść i wszystko. I się udało.
Let's sail!
Zadokować się mamy chyba jeszcze, co? No
Make for
właśnie.
the dock!
I oni tu zaraz przypłyną. Mamy czekać? Serio? O, strzały. To trochę straciliśmy, tu przynajmniej 3 zyskaliśmy znowu. No i jest. Konwój.
Are you feeling all right?
Tamten jeden się chyba gdzieś zaciął czy coś. A nie, płynie, bo się zmniejsza odległość, więc no. Musi przybyć. To nic nie mamy zresztą w sumie do roboty tutaj. Mógłbym cięcie zrobić, ale nie, patrzcie się kurczę jak to płynie. Patrz na to. No, jest coraz bliżej. Tam oddali go widać. To już na nas konie czekają, żeby coś tutaj zrobić, nie? My na nich czekamy, no super. Coraz bardziej te gry są zbagowane, no. No naprawdę. A taki duży pad wyszedł. Myślałem, że coś to poprawi. Mimo wszystko, no nie bardzo, no nie bardzo.
I have orders to go to Stoneberg, but our camp is just ahead, so hurry on without me. Villi and Hemminger Jarl will be pleased to see you.
Shred my sheepskin. That there is Eivor the Wolf-Kissed.
Eivor! Hail! We have not laid eyes on you for some 10 winters now.
Hail, friend.
The Freya's kiss. You came. Welcome.
Your son sent for me, Hemminger Jarl. One of the happier messages I have had in England.
I wish I could expand on this happiness with good news. But we are in the center of a storm. And yet, my old heart sings great songs at the sight of you. You look good, Eivor. Strong, healthy.
It warmed me to hear Villi's name again. In coming to England, I thought I had left the best of Norway behind.
He often thinks on the old country as well. Seems to think his life was simpler then. It may be he is right.
Movement on the walls!
We must end this soon, before the weather changes.
The whole of my clan would be here if you called them.
No need. These men are flies for swatting. Even now, Tryggvi rides for Stoneberg, should any Picts escape. It will all be ended by this time tomorrow. You have known me as your Jarl for an age. And I have known and loved you all since you were babes. An easy burden to bear.
Let's hope you fight better than you age, old friend.
You're not slurring, Villi. Have you mislaid your ale?
Today, you do not fight for me. Not for each other. Today, you fight for your children. Fight so that they may grow. So they may be good and just as you are. For them, today, we take back Ulkerthorpe.
Tryggvi and Eivor have brought us arrows and oil to bring firelight to the Picts, to feed their traps. The first to signal from the top of that tower, their war chief's weapon in hand, drinks my mead for the month.
Thor's beard. It's good to see you, Villi.
Oh, is it? Or have you come to snatch glory from my calloused hands?
It has been too long, Villi Hemmingson.
Yet here you are, back with the old clan. That is what matters most.
For old times, then.
And new alike.
Fight, Hemminger sons. Bring victory today. For tomorrow, we feast!
Light the arrows! May they burn with flame unbridled!
The Pict chief hides behind his...
No to kolejny szturm, moi drodzy. Bardzo dobrze. Excalibur już kurczę świeci, żeby ich tutaj załatwić.
Behind his men like a coward.
I must be
No
careful.
doubt he will be well fortified. Look for him on high ground.
I will have his head for Heminger Jarl.
No to przez to cisnę, no nie bardzo tutaj widzieliście sporo, ale powiem wam, że wygraliśmy, tak. To powinno wystarczyć wam. Dobra, załatwiona. Jeszcze jedna tutaj skrytobójczyni, jedna. No właśnie, ucieka. Oh shit.
The chief will make a stand in the tower. There, the chief.
Fajnie tak za odmiany, kurczę. Zabijcie w stylu asasyna.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
No właśnie, tędy raczej się nie dostaniemy tutaj. Że będzie to znowu okrążyć. O, to jest skarb jeszcze, nawet tego nie zauważyłem. Dobra, jest ten wzrok orła jednak. No i to była szybka akcja właśnie.
You're injured.
No, no, stop, stop. I'm fine. There is more blood here than injury.
Pride cannot heal you, Hemminger. Only care and bandages.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The heart in these people. How they rallied behind their Jarl.
You have that effect on men. They trust you.
And they love my son all the more. But he lacks the trust of our Thanes. And I am running out of time to persuade them.
You are sick.
And you accept it. Unlike my son, he thinks me immortal because he must. He does not want what I have to give him.
Was it Villi who summoned me? Or you, Hemminger?
I thought you would come faster if it was Villi's name you heard first. I need your wisdom, Mayfor. Your discretion.
You have it. Of course.
There will be a thing soon, in which the nobles must name a new Jarl. And I am torn. I would have my son follow in my steps, but he is reluctant. He follows his warrior's heart. Others will name Tryggvi, a fine man with a mind for leadership. But his lineage is tattered, and he is less bold.
I have known Villi since we were small. He's bold and courageous, and your warriors love the man. The nobles should choose him.
Your sight is clear and your mind is sharp. Let that guide your thinking in the days to come. Villi departs for Kinder downfall soon. Ride with him, and talk like old friends made new.
If I see any Valkyries lurking nearby, I will send them away.
I can fight them off a while longer. Villi waits for you below, Eivor.
Villi.
There you are. Come. Ride with me to the falls. They are Freya's gifts to these unforgiving lands.
All right, but if I don't faint at the sight of them, you have oversold the view.
You fight with impressive skill, I should say. I taught you well, I think.
You taught me to fight empty air, Villi. And trees and snowdrift.
Where were we?
You taught me to fight empty air, Villi. And trees and snowdrifts and the like.
No, I am certain I saved you from a snowdrift once. And a murderous tree. That's how I remember it.
Any man who would call a tree murderous is a man who has had one too many blows on the head.
That tower there. It recalls the broken wall in Norway on the road to my uncle's. Remember?
I do. I remember the bite of that winter's chill as we sheltered from the wind for hours. It was you who got us stuck there.
Searching for the chickens you let loose before the Yule feast. I'll have you remember.
It is good to ride with you again, Arstic.
I told you, that was meant to be a dragon's tail.
It was a woody little twig in my eyes. No dragon's tail.
Must I remind you of your own disrobed adventures in the pre-dawn streets of Stavanger? Eivor the Pantless A head soaked with mead, and many pockets full of vomit.
Dragon's tail it was then.
Are you sure you want my father's mead? Not afraid you might wake up tomorrow, naked, face down in a hog's pen?
Is that what you call your house?
Ah! Stoneber, was Tryggvi not sent there by father to help? We must go.
Eivor!
What happened?
I came too late to stop this. The Picts set fires and ran. They mean to spite us. There are more people trapped within. Free them, Eivor.
Tend the wounded. We'll get them out.
No właśnie. Zobaczmy. A właśnie, nieźle tutaj pożar wybuchł. Okej. Będziesz kilku.
No survivors here. No survivors here. But there may be others that still draw breath.
Move quickly, please!
Leave your things! Get to Tryggvi! We'll be safe with him!
Thank you, stranger. I thought this was my last day on it.
Is anyone out there?
Thank you. Thank you. There are others. Please help them too.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Stay with me. We'll get you out.
Dobra, idźcie uratowani.
Thank you, Drengur. Thank you.
Move! Move! Get to safety!
Please! Anyone! Save my family! They're in here!
Save my wife, please! Not me! My wife! Save her for... Oh, my dear Hilda. Why? I cannot live without you. I cannot bear to go.
Ale ona i tak nie żyje, no to o co ci chodzi?
Out! Damn you!
Oh,
No,
my
Villi.
dear Hilda. Why? I cannot live without you. I cannot bear to go.
Eivor! Eivor, where are you? Get over here! We need to clear a path!
Kurczę, jaka silna. No może i nie za silno.
I will
There's
get the
nothing
man,
you can
Eivor.
do now. Get to
You
safety.
carry the woman.
Quickly, everyone! Get the wounded to Tryggvi! He's by the gates! Come quick! Help anyone you can!
Legum vid ganga ad kala.
You are staying here today.
Oh, thank thee, all father.
Hold on to me. I can get you out.
Gör dem alltid luta där. Ver egi det.
Sinda will michorene. Venadare wenda to Christe. Oh, thank you, Villi. Thank you. I draw breath because of you.
I thought I might have to rescue you, Villi.
Had I died, it would have been my time. My fate is already spun.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people to lead, a future to consider.
The old man has wisdom, Villi. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and I am expert at both. It is good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
You see what I deal with, Eivor? The mind of a troll in the body of an Aesir.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to comfort.
Well, that is your domain, Tryggvi. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfol will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me, I'll be there.
Villi, stop!
Eivor, wait a moment. Hemminger Jarl has confided in you about his health.
He has. He said Villi wasn't taking it well.
Villi lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not face the full truth laid before him.
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the future, yes.
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Villi myself. Beautiful. Now where is he?
It's a cold, dark day. Hell's door is ajar. Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard your singing. Your crow's crackle could awaken the dead. These skirmishes with the pigs, they've worn you down.
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. Oh, look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on a spit.
Not a metaphor I'd use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal. They are Freya's gift to man.
Villi, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the corpse hall, you will take his place, as expected.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams. Is that how it is in your settlement?
You are to be Jarl, Villi. Your father expects it. The people of Nottinghamshire expect it.
I only want sun on my skin and an axe in my hand. Ale and adventure. Not the staid life of a Jarl.
You defy a long tradition, Villi. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England. You are among my very best.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father is dying, Villi. Now is the time to get your house in order.
It is not my house. It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Villi! Villi, come fast!
Another attack?
It's your father. He hasn't got long. Come to the Longhouse.
Hemminger Jarl is at the edge of death. I must see him before he goes.
Oh, dear Hemminger, our Jarl.
Eivor. Soon join our...
To see you both together again like this. It recalls days long past. Makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling, and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader. Worth song and verse.
I had many good teachers, Hemminger Jarl. You, chief among them.
I beg of you now. Do not let my lessons die. Pass them on.
The seer is on her way, Father. She has remedies for you. Cures and charms.
I held you here, really. In one proud hand when you were fresh from your mother's womb. I watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud, dreaming of glory. I am proud of what you have become, son. And I am proud of what you will become. No matter
Father. Villi. We must prepare for the funeral.
I'll send for my clan. You call on the nobles of the Shire. The nobles have begun to arrive. Tryggvi needs our help to see this through. We will be at the funeral pyre, overlooking the village. His journey to the halls will be heralded by roaring flames.
Eivor.
Drengur.
Sunniva, thank you for coming.
The sight of old friends lets my heart rest easy.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemingur Jarl.
The celebration will last many days. How soon shall we begin?
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed. We could begin shortly.
Good. You handled this well, Tryggvi.
I pledged my life's oath to Hemingur Jarl. There is nothing I would not do for him. The Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The nobles of this shire will name Villi the Jarl of our clan. This assumes they will be sober after a week of drinking and weeping.
It will be a grand funeral. Father will have a clear view of his lands from here. The flames will burn bright and tall for all the Shire to see. You've done well, Tryggvi.
This was his favorite spot in the Shire. I suppose we should get started. Our guests need looking after.
I will look for you later, to save you from them, once the mead has really soaked in.
You are a true gift, Eivor. Thank you.
Tryggvi is Hemthorpe's rock. With him around, the city can keep its peace.
He's a good man.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor. I want to retrieve something for my father. A gift.
When did you have time to make a funeral gift?
It was something I had hoped to give him in life. You must see it to believe it.
I brought a gift from the Raven clan. I stored it at the watchtower on the far side of Hemthorpe.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemingur Jarl.
There's a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemingur desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Villi, would it not?
If tradition held, yes.
Tryggvi has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thoughts?
It is a good idea, but let me go alone. Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety.